Hey guys, it's coreross and welcome to 6 News. Today we have a dev blog for observation tools and bulletproof cameras. But I'm going to show you one thing first. So there's an example here with a screenshot. And you can see we have our brand new male operator right here. That's his icon. And you can see that this is his bulletproof turret right here. What we can see is this person we're viewing through is mute. We can see that we've got the normal cams, the Valk cams, the echo drones. So it seems like we can still observe through the echo drones with the new patch, which is cool. And bulletproof turret. And that means that mute can view bulletproof turret, which is really cool. So we didn't know that before, now we do. But let's go into the actual blog post itself. So first up, they're changing the way you use observation tools because there's so much stuff now to look through. You've got cams, Valks, Echo, you've got the new bulletproof cams, you've got the new turrets. There's a lot of stuff to go through now. So the way they're going to do it, as you can see here, you can switch between the different types of camera and then individually between those. So it's kind of just put them into different categories and makes it a lot easier to get through them quicker. When this was on the TTS not that long ago, it was a hell of a lot nicer to use. So I'm looking forward to this actually coming out in the next patch. It's going to be really easy to move through different cameras. And basically this whole bit here is about that, about making the UI better so that it's easier to switch through things and then control things better. So that is awesome, and it's going to be, I think, a really good thing for Rainbow. So I'm looking forward to that. It does look like the UI itself hasn't changed at all from the last TTS. Everyone thought this looked a little bit big and stuff like that. It doesn't look like they've gone and changed any of that. They look like they're pretty much the same proportions. But of course it does give us a little look at the new operator icon there and the ability to go through his different gadgets. That's cool. Let's talk about the bulletproof camera. So of course this is coming with the Italian season and we've seen it in the last TTS. Frost is getting one, Doc's getting one, Mute's getting one, Castle's getting one, Cav's getting one, and Vigil's getting one. And I expect the new operators as well might have one as well. So we'll have to wait and see. And they do talk about how the camera is unbreakable from the front. So it can't be shot, it can't be destroyed by EMPs, although it does disable them for a little bit of time. However, they are breakable from the front. And that can be done with explosives, so like Zophia's grenade launcher or Ash's breaching round. So both of them can actually destroy it from the front. And of course, the Twitch drone can also come up and shoot it too, which is handy. But yeah, the new cams are really cool. I love the bulletproof cams. They get put down like Jaeger's magpies, so they can go on the walls or on the floor. And it does limit their movement, and they can't pan around or anything, so you're very limited in where you put them. But they do switch up the game quite a lot and make it quite enjoyable, I think. So they say we expect the bulletproof cams to provide alternate intelligence gathering tools to defenders. So of course we already have Valkyrie cams, but I would say that the bulletproof cams are actually a buff to Valkyrie because she no longer needs to put them on site anymore, which means she can put them in more useful locations and gives her, I think, a buff actually having these bulletproof cams in the game. So I think they're great and I really like them. And yeah, it does make the operators a bit more varied. Like I actually went and mute a hell of a lot more just because I liked having the cam on them. We'll see what happens once it's out. Like it might be that I stop playing them again, but we'll see. And it'll stop the whole smoke and plant the diffuser meta that has popped up. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out in the live game. So after the introduction of the bulletproof camera, attackers might have to think twice before rushing the objective and plant the diffuser, as they will need to decide whether to move to counter bulletproof camera or to accept the risk and plant. So of course they are interested in hearing people's feedbacks on the bulletproof cams and whether or not you think they're a good idea. You guys can let me know in the comments below what you think. What do you think about bulletproof cams? What do you think of the new HUD and the ability to switch between all the different gadgets kind of with different categories and switching back and forth? You can let me know if you think that's a good idea. And what do you think about having all of these camera options? So of course this doesn't even include bulletproof cams in it. So this is, there'll be another one right here with bulletproof cams. It's a lot of observation tools now for the defending team. Anyway guys, thanks for watching and I'll catch you next time.